What's up? In this video, I'm gonna tell you 7 secrets that your bank doesn't want you to know. It's Justin, Mr. CMB. I'm back with another video. Shout out to everybody who's liking, subscribing, and sharing the channel. I want you to share this channel. So I'm gonna get right into it. I'm not gonna waste no time. 7 secrets your bank doesn't want you to know. And a lot of these I didn't know. No one taught me anything about banking or anything as a child. I had to learn everything on my own, which sucks. And I know most of you guys did too, which sucks because it puts you behind in life when you should actually have a head start in life. But I'm gonna get right into it because everybody who sees this, now you can have a cheat code. Number 1, the banks, you need to utilize this. They utilize your savings. Now what the banks do, they encourage savings, but do not save themselves. And what do I mean by that? They invest depositors money into loans, similar to like mortgages. They invest it into credit cards and other debts. So, and they profit from that interest. So they tell you, hey, come on over here, come on over here, come on over here. And you put your money in that savings account and we'll give you 0.001. We'll give you 0.002. We'll give you 2%. There's some that even give you 4%, even though that's lower than inflation. A lot of, I think high interest yield savings accounts are cool, but this is a new day and age, and you have something called inflation that's beating everybody up right now. So 4% is not going to cut it. And maybe I'll do a video on who told you that's good enough for you, because you're better than that, right? So the banks, they tell you to put your money in their savings account, but they in turn take your money to flip it and give you a small little kickback. Here's some crumbs, but you need to save. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to run commercials, tell you to save. We're going to tell you to do this, to save, because you know, saving is great, but nobody's ever gotten rich just by saving, right? That's not how you do it. So they tell you to do that, but they don't tell you how to like flip it and invest in and some other things. So number 2, fractional reserve banking. Now, what do I mean by that? Deposited money becomes a bank's liability, but is loaned to generate revenue. That's something basically I just said, but what this does is this creates a cycle of money movement and investments across the bank. So they take all that money and they invest it into all different things. And this is something they will not tell you to do with your money. So number 3, the role of financial education. They don't actually educate you on banking products that you could use to your advantage. Like one of the things I learned later was something called PLOCs, personal lines of credit. No one taught me that. And I knew about business lines of credit, but no one ever taught me about personal lines of credit. I had a bank account with a bank, which I'm not going to throw under the bus. I should, but they're not paying me, so I'm not going to give them free promo. So, and they had, I went in there one day, and this is maybe like my 3rd or 4th year doing real estate. And I was asking for like, what other types of capital do you have? Because at the time I was really doing my credit. I was rebuilding up and I needed more access. And to be honest with you, when you don't have that access, you're fucked. Like you really just can't get up in life. You can't get a leg up in life. Having access to capital, having access to credit makes the things a lot more easier to do because you can maneuver and shift how you want to. Now, majority of people lack financial education because they don't teach you that in school. They don't teach you how to educate yourself financially. They don't teach you the financial products. They don't teach you a lot of stuff. They teach you bullshit social studies. They teach you a lot of BS that doesn't actually add too much value to your life that you're not going to take in this working world of work. It just doesn't work. So they don't actually teach you about the banking products. They don't actually teach you about, hey, maybe this bank isn't the best for you because all we offer is debit cards and a credit card that you probably don't even qualify for. So just put your money in a banking account and a savings account and cool. They don't tell you about all the alternatives that for your particular situation that could work to lift yourself up to another level. They don't teach you anything about financial education. I've went in banks and knew more about the banking system and their products more than people who actually worked at the bank. And this is not putting anything on them, but that says a lot about the employer not trying to educate the employee about how to sell more products. So I do not like that at all. Number 4, banks benefit from your financial illiteracy. So that goes back into not being taught, but the thing is they don't teach it because they benefit from it. And what do I mean by that? you being able to, be able to be charged these bank fees. The bank fees is $1 billion industry, but that's a whole nother thing. But they benefit from you encouraging you to borrow unnecessarily. You have, like, even right now, I don't want to date this video, but holiday spending, you need a loan because you need to buy those kids or buy some of your family members these toys or these things, because you're not going to be a good person. If you don't buy this person a gift, then you ain't shit, because it is their birthday, it is their holiday season. Even though your credit is messed up, even though you may have good credit and good financial stability, but you're saving for a particular goal, or you're building something on the side, or building a business on the side, or building a business, and you need to be more conservative. But no, here's a personal loan to buy that, so we can benefit off the interest. They encourage you to do it, to spend for consumer goods and not to actually get ahead. They want you like that. They want you illiterate. They want you dumb. They want you stupid, because the more stupid you are, the more dinero, mucho, pesos, real, yen, dollars, cheese, Skrilla they get. And that's all they want from you, right? And number 5, overdraft fees. Like I was saying before, overdraft fees is $1 billion business. $1 billion business of basically charging you $30, and you have other banks such as Bank of America, which are terrible, and they'll charge you every single transaction. Like, we'll let you go into the whole couple $100. I've seen people with negative checking accounts in the thousands. I don't know how that happens, but it does happen. I've had a negative checking account, Bank of America account, one time, and it was like negative 600. I was like, why would you even let an account get to this low? Like, what are these transactions? And I said, never again. And this was like a long time ago, but they make so much money off of this. And this is why you really want to monitor your accounts daily, so none of this happens to you. I don't want to see any of this happening to anybody, right? So let's go to number 6. You need to use the banks to earn money. They don't want to teach you this. And this is one of the things I'm very passionate about, because honestly, if I knew this when I was 18, I would probably be making YouTube videos, but I'd probably be worth 9 figures by now if I had access when I was younger, because I had so many ideas, so many things that I could get out, and I've also had real world results, but no one there to fund my ideas. So that's why I'm so passionate about these things and tell people about these things, because no one gave a fuck when I wanted to do it. So, so you want to use the banks to earn money. High interest savings accounts, strategic borrowing for income generating investments. So yes, maybe you want to borrow, but you're going to take that, look at what the annual percentage rate is for that, and put it into something else that can give you a higher percentage rate, so you can earn money on that. You take HELOCs, PLOCs, business lines of credit, to be able to invest into other things. You shouldn't take a loan out unless you have the income to pay that loan back, whether it's a business loan. If you already have cash flow going in your business, that's a perfect time to pay a loan, because basically you're just adding more fuel to the fire, because you're going to have to pay the loan back next month immediately. Whereas business lines of credit, and when you use it, then you start paying it back. It's a little bit different. So you want to be strategic, and that's what you want to do. They don't want to teach you how to do that, because they're not in the business of teaching you how to earn money. They're in the business of take. It's a one-way relationship with these guys, right? They don't want you to set particular goals. Now, they don't understand. They don't teach you about basic stuff like how to have an emergency fund. Now, a lot of people, there's some people who may watch these videos. Well, my parents taught me to do this. Oh, I learned how to do that. I did it. Well, you got to understand, you're the exception to the rule. Most people never learn this. There's a reason why most of America lives check to check, because most people don't know this stuff. And this is why I started this channel. So for you who are the anomaly, congratulations for you, but this is for everybody who needs a refresher, because we all do need refreshers, or the people who don't know. Or maybe if you're a kid and you want to learn these things because your parents are not telling you anything, because they're putting negative stuff in your ear about they can't afford this, can't do this, can't do that, but they're not looking at the options they have around them. Even if they may not have options, they may not be trying to progress forward. This is who I make these videos for, right? So I want to make sure that you set a savings goal. Maybe you want an emergency fund, 3 to 6 months. Then you will actually want preferably a year now with inflation, and you want to be able to plan your purchases. If you see something, plan that purchase out. you want to plan it out. Like, one of the things I do is I plan out all my purchases. I have notes in my actual iPhone of things that I want to purchase, like the stuff for my business, the stuff to help me for my priorities in my life, like health and stuff like that, and then also for things I do like, you know, with fashion stuff, because I like to be fashionably, you know, I like to look good. But that's all planned out, and that's actually on a lower priority. Everything else is much higher, but everything is planned out, so I know what I'm going to get, when I'm going to get it, and then I go make the money to get it. I don't spend the money I actually have to get it, and that forces you to be a little more productive. And I know most people don't want to do that, but that's a better way to live, so you always have money, because money attracts money, right? And then also you want to be able to invest. Like, one of the things I'm actually getting into right now is stocks, and it's one of the things, you know, I'm big on real estate, but I'm diversifying now and getting more into stocks also too. So being able to invest, whether you want to invest in real estate, maybe you want to wholesale auction properties and build a business, I can show you how to do that and build a whole system. If you click the link below, I can show you how to do that. You can earn an extra, guarantee you can earn an extra 5 to 6 figures a year more if you actually apply yourself strategically. And I have the whole system below, and it's really for the low. I should be charging a lot more for that, but literally it's the most simplest, easiest way if you want to do real estate and wholesale real estate. Anybody can do it. I made it super simple for anybody. It's the best investment, and I have a money back guarantee if you actually take action, right? So you want to be able to use the bank's products to uplift yourself and uplift your family. And more importantly, if you have a crew of people or you have a family of people, you guys need to be working together. There's no sense of you having people around if you're not going to financially work together. You can drink beer together, you can drink alcohol together, you can party together, you can also watch sports together. There's no reason you shouldn't be making money together with your friends or people in your circle. And if you can't, you need to reevaluate your circle, especially if you're not where you want to be. And I understand most people will never be where they want to be, but if you're not at least stable and those points that I hit out, then you know you need to reevaluate your circle. So this is Justin. I hope this video helps. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll try not to curse on my other videos. I'm out. Peace.